everyone, Amy Bowser-Tennant here, the Genealogy Reporter, and today is another episode of Genealogy Tip Tuesday. We're talking about school records. Now, if you haven't looked into school records, you might be thinking, how will those be beneficial to me in my genealogy or family history research? Well, let me tell you. If you are lucky enough to find archived school records such as grade cards, registrations, commencement, pamphlets, yearbooks, things of that nature, you may find out more information about your ancestors, such as when they were born, what kind of grades they were receiving, a signature of their parent, who their parents were, and you might even find a fun picture or two. Let me give you an example of how a school record filled in the blanks between censuses and a missing birth certificate. Picture it. A family has a child born in 1901. That child starts school perhaps 1907, 1908, but they suddenly die a year later. They don't make it into the 1910 census. There was no birth records for that county. Maybe there's no death records for that county either. Maybe there had been some sort of burned courthouse situation or something of that nature. And so you may not have even noticed that there was a missing child in the family. But by researching school records, you may find that this little child, who was born in 1901, maybe started school in, like I said, 1907, and died in 1909, had been registered in these school lists. And in that school list, it told you a full name, a birth date, and who their parents were. And so this information fills in the gaps for an individual that you might not have even realized was missing. Another great example of how school records can help you in your family history and genealogy are finding pictures of your loved ones that were from a long, long time ago. You know, a lot of our rural relatives didn't have money to purchase school pictures or even take pictures. Maybe they didn't own a camera or anything of that necessarily. And so the school group pictures or the school yearbook may have been the only place that they have a picture of themselves. So where would you go to find that type of a thing? A yearbook, a school record? Well, sometimes you can find them digitized and available on Ancestry.com. They have a wonderful yearbook collection. I'll put a link to that in the video description below, as well as school records available there at Ancestry. But also there are lots and lots of United States school records available on the FamilySearch.org website under the catalog. So you'll definitely want to take a look there. I have found the best place to go is your local library of the targeted county where your ancestor grew up, or a small archives, possibly a county level archives, or even a township archives. I was lucky enough to go to a township museum and just look through some of their archived material, and I found two pictures, one of my aunt in her little elementary school class there, and one of my uncle in his elementary school class. These pictures are a wonderful addition to our family history. And sometimes we can find graduation photos and other types of photographs and yearbooks and so forth from very long ago, even into the 1800s. Maybe you're missing a picture of great-great-grandma or great-great-grandpa. Did they graduate from high school? Could there be a graduation photo of the class of 1887? Maybe there is. Take a look in these local level archives, museums, and even a public library historical department. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope it encourages you to go looking for school records and maybe even a school picture or two. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We need you. See you next time. Bye-bye.